I'm just gonna play Bohemian Rhapsody and get the stream banned.
God damn it.
That's a good way to get it banned.
It is.
And good day, and welcome to the 27th episode of Dungeons and Dingoes, a podcast where a bunch of us blokes and sheelers lose our real life player members because other life commitments and whatnot. But the important ones are here now. You can now say whatever the fuck they say. Sometimes nothing.
You're not wrong.
G'day,
Praise the
mate.
Let's say praise Ukma. And g'day.
Praise the mum.
You know, Australian things.
Well,
Every
there's plenty of trees and there's Okmai at the back.
That's
What do
true.
you think koalas
I don't know how I did that with an accent, a proper Australian accent, but I did. It was good. I liked it. It just took me down the back.
Oh yeah, just down there. Yeah. So going to it. Unfortunately, Morris and Lothran players are both not here, so they will be ran by me because I love them.
You had to force yourself.
But the last we left off, the party had continued their retreat through the Wave Echo Cave. Lawrence did go down to the Flame Skull, but with some teamwork from Volk and Kakari, he was healed and carried out of the cave. They made their way. They killed some ghouls that were feasting on corpses near the exit, and then which were dealt with, but Soth also went down, so by the time they saw sunlight again, they were well and truly done with this cave, which is good. It's because they haven't finished in there yet. They travelled about 10 minutes away, found a small outcropping in one of the large boulders to hunker down and have a long rest in, and they did so without incident. Before actually settling down for a long rest, Lawrence was decked and punched in the face by a tag team of Volk and Hikari.
Honestly, the highlight of last episode.
How about next time you don't aggro every enemy? And with that, they completed their long rest and awoke around about 8, maybe 9 o'clock at night. As it was about midday when they actually got out of the cave. And yeah, so you guys kind of all awaken roughly at the same time. The elves, I believe, were keeping watch. And yeah, you kind of awaken as the moon is just visible over like the far off tree line. And you guys have this kind of moment to reflect and prepare if need be.
Alrighty.
Well, that last day was well spent.
Oh, yes, I say, shaking my fist, beaming with happiness. As we're resting, I've kind of come up with a little bit of a plan. I kind of shuffle towards Soth, and I kind of dip my head politely and say, "Hail Ukma." Whatever he says.
I see you've heard of my god.
I have heard of your god.
He's a gracious god.
They are wise and gracious.
He determines. What was it? I fucked up. He usually requires sacrifice, but I think he's happy.
Oh well, I know a sacrifice. I look at Lawrence and then no, we need that one.
The blood of our enemies. We have done.
That doesn't change anything.
We have done very well with all that.
We've done very well, very well. He'd be very happy. During my meditation, I came up with an idea where I can have Ukma help us with the fire skull bullshit that was flying.
Yes, the one that took me by surprise. Yes,
took all of us by surprise. Holy shit! It could fly. It has no strings. I noticed that. Do you have any holy water that I may use?
I shuffle in my backpack. You mean this?
I don't know. I don't see anything. No, I'm joking.
Wow. As he produces a small vial filled with a clear, not shining, but reflects well in the moonlight liquid within.
I don't need to roll intelligence to know I should not skull that straight away. May I please use it? I have an idea that we can have a blessing from Ukma to help us with the flame skull.
Go right ahead.
Ah, awesome. I'll probably do that when we head back into the cave, though, so I don't waste 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and a
you-
whole holy water.
You guys are currently about 10 minutes away from the cave, so to cast it now would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome. I will thank Soth and like start collecting my stuff. Make sure we're all ready to go.
And as you do, yeah, Lothar and Lawrence kind of prepare themselves. Lawrence once again offers a, "Hi, yes, sorry about that, fellows. Sometimes adventure calls, but perhaps I should be more wary of dark caves."
You think? But I'm glad that you're okay and alive. And I think you're looking for dementia, not adventure. But
Oh,
it's all good.
Oh, that's a
Good
good
joke.
That's a good one.
It's okay.
But-
I'm glad you're alive.
Yes,
We
thank you
need
both
someone
for
to throw in front of the
saving.
dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
We do still have to deal with that, don't we?
If we're still alive.
Yeah. We'll be fine. I reckon we got this. We've got our old man under control. Everyone's still alive and accounted for. We have limbs, most of them.
And now at least we know there's how many was it? 4 giant freaking spiders in there.
Yes. Yes, there is. I say, still glaring at him. Like.
Now, let's try and stick together a little bit more
Yeah.
this time.
Yep.
I believe that would probably be best.
A bit. Alright, alright.
And if you do, okay, so try to keep your lamp off. But if you do get separated and you can't see, make sure you just hit that lantern.
I'd probably say, we'll have, in the party, I'd say would have maybe Lawrence maybe walk in the middle, so at least we have some, people with night vision around to make sure he doesn't get lost and wander down the wrong path again.
Yeah.
But we'll keep Soth up near the top with us, but I'd say Volk would probably flank him to make sure that he doesn't bump into shit, but we'll try and be sneaky with this one. He's also got the light if he needs it. Light shield.
It'll be hard with Soft at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of need Soth at the front, but like I don't think he has dark vision, does he?
No.
He does
No.
not.
So if we have him and Volk next to each other, Volk, you've got the extra feline senses. You'll be able to notice something a bit quicker. We'll use the light as a kind of last minute thing because that will ruin our element of surprise. But we'll have maybe either me or Lothran pulling up the rear to make sure that Lawrence doesn't wander down the wrong corridor.
I can also go first to scout ahead if we want, or I don't mind taking up flank.
Is this Lothran?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I need to understand the difference between Lothran's sassy voice and Lawrence's bitch boy voice.
Sassy.
No, I'm joking. I'm
Wow.
joking.
Wow.
His noble voice. Okay, he's noble. I feel like I'm
Wow.
bullying him too much.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Lothran, that'd be a good idea to go up the top because you're more a rogue. You know stuff. You see stuff.
I see many things.
That's not very poggers of you.
Not very much. All good. I'll go behind then.
So we're heading back down to this cave.
I'd say so.
Banana
Alright.
Rama.
So to confirm, so Lothran first, and then
Yep.
Soth.
Yeah, Lothran, Soth, and Volk, I would say.
Yep.
Just because, like, Soth can't see, but we need him as tanky. Then
Lawrence,
Lawrence, and then
Kikari.
me. Yeah.
We're still gonna make towards to the cave first. Then 10-minute walk.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
always good to plan stuff first,
That's
just so
Hmm.
one of our members, Lawrence, doesn't just fucking run off on an adventure.
I said I'm sorry.
Lawrence, throw a plate on the ground, apologize, and see if it fixes itself.
Well, just
Okay. I'll stop being salty. I'm sorry, I probably got a bit far, but
if we are stealthing up to the cage, I got a 9.
9. Alrighty.
We stealthing up to the cave? Okay.
I thought we'd probably stealth when we're in it, but if you
no,
want to sneak the 10-minute walk to make it an hour.
No.
It would actually make it longer. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's walk for 10 minutes and then start the sneaking.
Alright. Well, now I have a decision. Do I keep Lothran's natural 20 in his stealth? No.
Yes.
No.
No, I don't.
Damn it.
He gets down, you guys almost watch him disappear into the darkness ahead, and you guys go, actually, we'll just carry on. And he goes, oh.
He gets all
Okay.
excited, all stealthy ready.
He just comes from like up around a tree, like we didn't even notice he disappeared.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, okay. No, let's carry on then,
Ukma.
chums.
Ukma helped him vanish. Alright.
Who is this Ukma? Why are you saying this?
Because I want Soth to like me so he'd give me his like holy water.
Oh, okay.
I'll offer because you've heard me say it, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like
I
it's
think
not like,
I think I've heard you say this once or twice before.
I've said it a lot now. I basically
It's his
incorporate.
god.
I've literally incorporated so much as I'm doing stuff now.
We're just chatting away as we're walking across, like casually towards the cave again. Like we've not got a worry in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Volk, how do you not know about my god yet?
You just keep saying this word, Ukma. I don't know. Does it make your shield light up?
I
Yes.
mean, alrighty. So now we've head back into the entrance of the cave.
So you guys eventually find the entrance to the cave once again. Having a quick look around, nothing seems to have changed, and start
good.
filing back in, if you so choose. Lothran kind of disappears into the darkness ahead, which most of you can see, but some cannot.
Sweet.
Alright, I guess we'll go in single line.
Single lines, alrighty. And you just let me know when you guys want to start stealthing.
I think at this point, while we're in here.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Alrighty. Lothran rolled a lot worse for stealth.
Oh, goddamn,
Oh.
Lothran. No, I'm joking.
Let's see how good mine is.
Oh yeah.
I'm 15. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
With disadvantage. 15 with disadvantage. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I'm very sneaky. Sneaky heavy armor. How'd you make your armor start making the end?
Yeah.
Praise be the Ukma.
Praise be Lord. That's all you say. Like all you see is the light reflection from the back of his eyes or something. So his eyes are like glowing. He's like, "Praise be Ukma." Like, awesome. I probably still have Damo summoned actually.
He only lasts for about an hour.
Like most guys. Yeah, no, actually, because I.
Wait, is that
because I summoned him. I think like around the start of the long rest to keep an eye on things. So yeah, he'd be gone.
Wait, that takes more into consideration. Wait, fucking wow. Okay, you will last more than 1 hour. All right.
Someone's drinking Monster.
I know. Fucking hell. Jesus. He needs to drink some Monster, whoever he is.
Damo. But yeah, he just needs a durry and a monster. He's good to go.
This is also named Kyle now.
Yep.
Kyle.
Stop.
His alter ego, Kyle. Oh no.
Alrighty.
He always says
So-
can't, so it works.
Pharaoh.
That's right. Just so you guys know, Lothran got a 15 and Lawrence got a 19. So everyone's pretty decently stealthy this time around.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Squeaky chair.
Amazing.
And as you guys come into this first cabin, you see the same kind of pillar to your left that connects the roof and the ceiling, and those 3 stalagmites.
Is the body still there?
The bodies are still there.
Who wants to control the Lothran?
Oh, I'll do it because I'm closest to him.
Yeah, can we can I loot the bodies?
Yeah. Make a investigation check.
I was gonna roll perception
know
to see if the bodies
you-
look like they'd been disturbed or anything.
Yep, you can roll perception for that. Soth, you must roll at disadvantage because you are currently in pitch dark blackness.
Oh, sure. Oh, okay. Shit.
Just grabs the tongue that I accidentally chopped off in the last episode. It's like, yes.
I got 4.
Just sticks his hand straight.
Yeah, you like stick your hand down straight into like the open chest cavity of one of the
Oh.
ghouls, withdraw, and it's just covered in black ichorous blood.
Nice.
Gotta shake it off.
Beautiful.
Having a quick look around, you don't find anything useful or handy to have.
Alright. I rolled an 18 to just see if there's seems to be any disturbances or differences since we left the cave.
Since you left, nothing seems to have changed. The bodies are still in the same kind of positions that they fell, and nothing seems to have walked by or disturbed them in any way.
Sweet. So it looks like nothing's come through here since we left, which is awesome.
I put
Great.
my hand on Soth's shoulder and start guiding him behind Lothran.
Alrighty. As Lothran reaches the edge of the 10-foot drop, and kind of reaches down, grabs the rope and pushes it kind of into your hands, Soth. Lets you kind of take hold. He uses that to climb down, just being like, yeah, here's a rope, just so you don't fall.
Oops.
And Lothran makes his way down with that issue.
I put a hand on Lawrence's shoulder to make sure he doesn't, one, wander off, and two, so he doesn't trip over something.
There was 2 ways to go here, wasn't there?
Yeah, they can go either east or west.
Which way do you guys want to go?
We'll do the western side, why not?
I had to do a never eat soggy Weet-Bix, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you always have to.
I've been playing too much Tarkov, so I know exactly where I am now. That's the problem.
I have an innate sense of direction.
I do. I literally was like, oh, I think we're here. We are there. Oh, shit. All right, cool.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
That is handy.
Like, we're north. We're definitely north, and I was right.
Okay, which
Nice.
way is north? Okay.
Oh, it should be...
Wait, aren't we heading
There's
east
like
then?
a little
would
compass
be
right at the
east.
top.
No, sorry, east. I meant east.
Okay.
I meant east. I meant east.
You meant east. I have an innate
said
sense
west.
of direction. I meant east.
Fine, I'll use bearings. 90.
Alrighty. I'm assuming
90's east, by the way.
that I help Lawrence, get down. I don't
Yeah,
I don't
got it.
Sparta kick him down. I'm not that.
No, you kind of place the rope
Attempt
in his
is there,
hands,
but I don't do it.
and he uses that to climb on down, and you all make your way down without issue, safely planting your feet on the soft earth beneath again.
The soft
yeah,
earth.
You've got the same tunnel that you travelled through previously, heading to the north, and one that you, as yet, is undiscovered to the east. Well, I say undiscovered, but you would have seen it briefly in your jaunt around about the second or third ghoul fight, but you haven't explored past it too much.
Because fundamentally, we still have to actually clear this area too, which is funny. So,
and so Lothran starts making his way through, and it drops to about 5 feet tall. So a couple of the taller members kind of have to duck their heads to get through.
yeah, that definitely.
But it does open up again after about 5 or 10 feet into a larger cavern, mostly with natural cavern walls. But you do see, heading to your left, some more hewn and actually crafted bricks. And having a quick peer around, you do recognize the area. We had travelled before, fighting the ghouls. And Lothran does turn to you and says, "Yeah, this is kind of where I followed the zombies too, and the bugbears, which I don't know where they went."
I was wondering where you disappeared off to.
Yeah, so I tricked the bugbears and then I followed them because I, wanted to not die.
It could work.
Well, you did better than we did.
Yeah, it seems that way. I did try and help, and then I got hurt, so should have just stayed down here.
I mean, we're all alive.
The tunnel.
We're okay. At
Take a
first,
look.
I kind of forget that I'm supposed to like make Lawrence duck, so he very nearly smacks his head on the roof. But I quickly grab his head and shove it down a bit so he doesn't.
Oh my! Thank
Sorry.
you, Kakari. And yeah, you guys one by one make your way through. Those who can see that in this chamber, many tunnels intersect with this natural cavern, and having glanced, the ceiling seems to be around about 30 feet high, so it widens and largens quite a fair amount. And the walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. And below them, you see, as you kind of step forward into the main chamber, you see that a bunch of skeletons cover the ground here of all different kinds of sizes. You see like dwarf-sized skeletons, human or orc-sized. It looks to be almost like a death pit.
Wait, where's the death pit?
It's more in the middle over
Oh.
here. I say
Okay.
death pit, but the skeletons are pretty scattered around.
This
It
looks
just
like
seems-
a battle or something went on here ages
It
ago.
looks like this was probably one of the clashing points of the battle many, many years ago.
Right. Who wants to control the Lothran?
I'll move him up. As he kind of turns back, he goes, "Oh, we've got a couple of different ways we can go, guys. There's south, north, or continue on east."
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we head back looking for the skull, or should we explore together?
I'd say explore together because we still need to clear this place out.
Yeah, true.
Haven't headed south yet.
Alrighty.
These guys have this kind of slight discussion with I believe Kakari. You notice the faint sound of buzzing. Yeah, Kakari and Soth as well, actually. You both begin to just barely hear the faint sound of like a humming or a buzzing in the air, this cavern.
Oh. You guys hear that?
Oh my.
Yeah, what?
There's like a weird humming, kind of like buzzing sound.
Oh, I hear it now.
Yeah, and as you guys hear, take a moment, it starts to become definitely like hundreds of flies and mosquitoes like buzzing past. You kind of take a moment, look around, and you look up and you see from the ceiling these small bat-like shapes have like apparently dropped down from the ceiling, and they've spread wings that are now beating incredibly fast, creating this buzzing. They look like weird bats, but they've got a proboscis like a mosquito,
Yeah.
and they start to swarm down towards you guys. And so I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative as
Look at these things.
these small, large, well, I guess huge mosquitoes come down and start dive bombing you guys.
I got a nat 1.
Oh shit!
I was gonna same actually.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Let's
Yeah,
get all
but-
the shit rolls out now. Hey,
Yeah, let's do it.
I was gonna say like, oh, I had an idea, but no, gotta wait.
Oh, I can hear them. Oh,
Pop up.
You know, but they're not nice. Alright. Lothran and well, Lothran rolled good. He got an 18. So he got 21 total rather. Lawrence did get a 9. Alright. So
I got a 3 overall.
3 total. Yep, sweet.
I got a 4 total.
4 total. Oh shit.
You're
And-
+3 to damn initiative. Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
I got 18.
No,
Okay.
I rolled a 1, but I got the +3, so it's
No,
4.
that's what I'm saying. You're +3 to initiative, and you're +2 to initiative.
Oh.
alright, so the screechers do go first. Yes. Their class as tiny creatures start swarming down into you guys, and 2 begin to swarm into each of you as they take into your spots.
So they're just like swarms of tiny little things.
They're not quite swarms, they're altogether probably a little bit bigger than hand-sized, but together they like act as a swarm and they dive bomb you, each trying to use their long proboscis to stab into you and, have a little bit of a noms.
Have a
So
nibble.
First one's against Lothran. It's a 3 and 8, so that's, not good.
Give it a little nibble.
It's going to miss.
I'm crossing my fingers that Lawrence, out of blindness, doesn't shank one of us.
Going to attack itself at advantage because he cannot see.
Oh
Damn,
no.
silence scares me
Oh.
more.
They're 2 natural 16s, so 19s.
Oh,
Um,
shit. Damn.
19s.
Yeah, 19's hit.
Alrighty. So, Soft, you're kind of standing there and you hear these noises. You prepare yourself for battle as you hear your allies also ready themselves. And then you feel 2 pricks. One just under your armor, just past your wrist, like just a weak point where the gauntlet intersects. And one that reaches down into your neck. And you take 12 points of
Fuck.
damage,
Jesus Christ.
and you feel these large. Well, it's always like when you've been bitten by a mosquito, but you feel like these larger feet kind of land on you and almost suction on, and they kind of attach onto you.
Look.
Yeah. So that's those 2 against Volk. That's a 17 and a 5.
1 hits.
Well, you take 6 points of damage, and you feel that same kind of. It's like a large insect landing on you, kind of like when the cockroaches start to fly and they bat into you for a moment.
Ugh.
Yes, it's foul against Lawrence. With advantage. 1 hits him. That didn't land. Lawrence takes 5 points of damage. And against Kikar. That's a 13 and a 16.
None hit.
Nice.
Nice.
So you're able to just duck under the first one and use your staff to bat at the second one, shying it away.
Bonk. But not quite as mighty as the bonk seagull.
Alrighty. And that takes us to Lothran. Lothran's going to do what Lothran does, and he's going to stab at the first horrible little buggy. That's a natural 18, so he hits. And that's what he does.
The fly swarm.
He splatters it. He effectively pulls out his rapier and slashes this insect in 2 as it drops off him, and then attack the other one with his dagger. That's a natural 19. So the other one also, he manages to actually pierce with his dagger, kind of like a shish kebab, and watch it as it slowly slides off his dagger. These 2 are dead.
Nice.
They don't seem to be super hardy, but seem to be annoying and difficult to at least once they latch onto you potentially. After Lothran takes us to Volk.
Volk's just gonna start lashing out wildly at whatever ones he can see.
Alrighty. So you see two effectively harassing each of your party members, except for Lothran now.
I don't have a... yeah. I assume I have time to wield my swords.
Yeah, you'd have time to kind of pull out your swords and...
Okay. $12 on the first one. Does 12 hit?
12 unfortunately misses.
Okay, I hit once with a 17 maybe?
A 17 does hit.
6 damage.
6 damage, nice. As you slice into this sturge, this creature, and you'll at this point probably would have heard. Oh, very sorry. These creatures are called sturges. You heard it through a book or travels. But yes, you slice one of these in two as it tries to feed on your blood. Actually, which one would you attack? The one that's currently attached to you, or the other one buzzing around?
I probably would have gone for the one attached to me with both attacks.
Alright, so you go to slap the first one and it manages to move a little bit, but before it can re-pierce you, you take your second attack and just splatter it.
Nice.
And after Volk takes us to Lawrence. Lawrence is going to take heat and also attack at the one that's currently attached to him. That's not going to hit. Let's go with the other one. Actually, he's going to miss twice. He rolled a natural 6 and a natural 8. So just in his blindness... Oh, actually, yeah, he is disadvantaged also. In his blindness, he's trying to swat at it, but can't find purchase. He goes, what are we fighting here, guys?
Thank God that he didn't get a nat 1 and stab himself in the leg.
Yeah, that would be shite.
That'd be funny, but shite.
Alrighty. After Lawrence takes us to Kikari.
I'll probably go Soth, maybe do your light shield, maybe it will startle them a bit. And then I'll get out my dagger and try and stab the one closest to me.
Alrighty.
What about 12?
12 unfortunately doesn't hit.
Yeah.
As you reach up, it just manages to dodge out of the way. Almost like encircles your arm. Yeah.
These things are annoying.
Cheers for the heads up. I will be doing that. Can't see a thing. I think they're on me.
You say after you've been hit, like, oh, I think I felt something.
But something hasn't gone ding on his armor, so he doesn't know he's taking damage.
Yeah. It's like, things don't usually hit me. Hold on. And
I've got a cramp in my leg. No, that's actually the thing attacking you.
And that takes us to Yusuf.
I'm gonna cast Light on my shield.
Cast Light on your shield, alright.
Oh yeah.
That's a flashbang and a half.
Yeah, it's bright.
Well, that's light.
But yeah, as you take a moment and you utter your prayer to Ukma and lay your hand on your shield, it bursts into bright light. And yeah, now everyone can kind of see these horribly large bat-like mosquito entities. They've got 4 wings and a long hibiscus-like nose that you can see can furl and unfurl at will. And yeah, currently Soth has 2 attached to him, and Lawrence has 1 currently embedded in his shoulder as well. And he tried to swat away, but unfortunately could not.
Fox goes, my eyes!
He's wearing night vision.
Yeah, you're all definitely blinded very temporarily as this bright lights shone into existence.
Blinded by the light. Sorry.
Alrighty. After Soth, that takes us back to the Sturges. So,
No
started...
longer rolls with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Started their
advantage rolls.
turn. Soth, you straight up, as these insect-like creatures are still attached to you,
Yep.
you immediately take double ones, 2, 5, 8 points of damage as you feel them draining away a substantial amount of blood from your actual body.
Jesus.
And Lawrence takes 5 points of damage.
I would have much rather flame bolts.
That's them, and then
Why don't you just throw poison at us at the same time?
yeah.
Don't give him the idea, he will do it. A bucket of poison falls on your head. Like,
One floating around you, Volk, is going to go for you. Oh shit, that's a crit.
oh Jesus.
Oh fuck! I rolled max. There's 11 points of damage to you, Volk. Sorry. As this creature flies in and embeds straight into your sternum, you feel it miss your important internal organs, but that hurts, as its proboscis is probably about 2 inches, 3 inches deep in your chest.
Already a half health. Shit.
Oh my god.
Wow. The other one's going to try and get into Lawrence, and does. Takes 4 points of damage. He's doing okay, but could be better. And then the two are going to attack at you, Hikari. That's a 8 and a 21.
Well, the 21 hits. 8 doesn't.
You take 6 points of damage as it actually bites into your thigh. With this one, you manage to swat the other one away, but one gets under your defense.
I was gonna say, good thing I'm dummy thick, but I don't think Kukari actually is. She's normal.
Alrighty. So that takes us to Lothran. Lothran's going to stab at the two currently in Soth. And it's going to go, sorry, I hope I don't fuck this up. That's a 17, that's a 21 or 24, 22 rather. So one hits, and that's a natural 16. Alright, he both hits. So you see as Lothran turns to you and goes, don't move. And he takes his rapier and pierces one of the Sturges through the belly, and you watch a small spurt of your own blood kind of explode on you and to the floor. And he takes his dagger and he pirouettes for a moment and pierces through the neck area of this creature, and the body falls to the ground while the head's still kind of embedded in your flesh. You kind of take a moment and flick it away, but he manages to slay these beasties as well.
So, the aim of the game is to not be here for this week, and then DM will use his magical high rolls to get you to actually get something.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Guess where I'm gonna be next? No, I'm joking.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's about the radius.
About the sun.
Yeah. And after...
That's his passion.
Change the red if you can.
That's the
Change the
passion
red
for
again.
Ukma.
I'll have to move another one. That takes us back to Bulk.
Bulk?
Fuck you.
Alright, I'm here. Volk's gonna take a swing at the thing attached to him.
Alrighty.
Roll a 6.
6, unfortunately, won't hit. As you try to swat at it and it retreats slightly, just kind of doing a little dance with your arm, it just swings its arse end around wherever you go about to smack at.
I'm just gonna panically drop that same sword and then try to grab it with his claw and squeeze it.
Alrighty.
Out again.
8.
You panically and you try and grab at it, and you have it for a moment, but its body is slightly slick, and your hand just slips off.
I like to imagine. I like to actually drop both swords now and just be like, "Get it off! Get it off!"
You start kind of shaking your arm like, "Park!" But yeah, easy enough to do. Alright, that takes us to Lawrence, who is going to swat at the one on his arm and get a 14, which is just what he needed. And he manages to pierce this one through as well, and kind of fling it to the ground.
Oh, I do say, these are horrid.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's going to swing at the second one in him, and that's even higher, so... Yeah, he's going to hit and slice the ears, and he goes, "Oh!" Well, yeah, no, you said it best. These are quite horrid.
That's what I said. Sorry, voice acting.
Yeah. So it's not too obnoxious that light. After Lawrence, that takes us back to Kakari.
Alrighty, I'm probably just gonna do the same shit again. I got a 16 to stab at the one that was biting me.
16 hits.
Sweet. I rolled a 1, yay, so I got 4 damage.
4 damage. It's enough as you reach up and you just stab it. And twist, and the body actually separates in half. And,
Wait.
yeah, you slay it. Alrighty. After Kakari, takes us to Soth.
Hold still, Bob.
I am not holding still. Like I am just like, you know how like you do
Squealing,
the
like,
sissy slapping thing, but at it.
No, we just had Kakari doing the Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will not confirm nor deny if Kakari was doing that.
Well, you didn't get hit in the other leg. If you got in the other leg, you would definitely complete it. Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit. Damn it, 13.
13, unfortunately, just misses.
I turn.
Yeah, you
Turn
turn.
just the last minute.
He manages to bury a little bit deeper and find a nerve, and you turn and wince in pain. As Soth, unfortunately, your blow goes a little wide.
The screaming turns from like, oh, get it off to like high pitch, like absolute screaming. Like all those vines that you see where people just scream like a little girl, I guess you could say.
Glorious.
Perfect.
So that takes us back to the Sturges. And you feel your life being drained away for 6 points of damage.
Also, I was hoping that he wouldn't get more drained.
As they just keep sucking your blood. And it's fucking awful. You can feel it. It's like getting a needle and just feel it draining away.
I thought you were about to say anema. I was like, what's
How
an
much
anema?
damage?
6. The other one's going to try one last time to bite down Kari and get a 14. So try to find a point in your defense that it can actually get through. Doesn't manage to find a way. Which takes us to
Backhand slap it away.
Lothran is going to quickly put his rapier and dagger away. Actually, no, he's going to go for 2 attacks. He's going to rush up into this space. Can't turn it around.
Oh, I do have
we
it
go.
connected to me. How'd you do that?
Tabletop magic. There's a attach link kind of function. I don't know how to undo it though, so. So Lothran's going to slash at the one on you, Volt. And, yep. Just going to roll a natural 19.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just rolling high today, I'm sorry for everyone. Everyone gets high rolls.
Everyone gets high rolls.
You get a high roll, and you get a high roll, and you get a high roll. And yeah, he's gonna move forward and just with his dagger at this point, just quickly stab forward and sever it at the proboscis, and then twist and slash up, killing this foul beast attached to your bolt.
They have like 2 HP.
Yeah, they are very weak, but in numbers they become a fair amount of a problem.
I don't know, I think that one had about 20 HP in it.
I was very lucky.
Alrighty. And after him takes us to Volk.
Volk's still hearing it. With the last one, he's going to try and squeeze through and try and take it out.
Alrighty.
Okay. Anyway. And yeah, he forgot to pick up his sword, so...
Positive.
Right, just going fisties.
Yep.
Don't you dare play it.
Hey! Finally got a hit.
15 hits. Yep.
Where is my attack? Here we are. Yeah, 5 damage.
5 damage. How do you want to finish off this last Sturge?
Is it just flying?
Yeah, it's currently flying, trying to find a way to get at Kakari's flesh.
I just want to grab it with both hands and claws dig in and just squeeze it till it pops.
Nice.
Easy enough. And then you feel your claws actually dig into the weird half carapace, half flesh of this creature, and you dig, and you just give it this hate stare as eventually it just pops, splurting old blood around, mixing with its kind of green blood of its own, and it just covers your hands and shoots up and down like if you squeeze a water balloon too hard, just. And that brings the end to these little motherfuckers who genuinely did a lot more than I thought they might do.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, ow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna immediately snuff out my light.
Alright.
Hope you have fun with that not attached.
That was just phase 1. Okay. Alrighty.
I'm already batting bruised already. Holy crap.
I'm gonna go back and pick up my swords.
Just like ashamed, pretending nothing happened. Just like a normal cat when they fuck up, just like, nothing happened here.
No, I'm holding my side and waddling through.
I was gonna say, I just like, Volk, like,
What?
do you, I don't even really ask, I just kind of like gently put a hand on his side and cast Healing Word.
Wait, healing word or something else?
Healing word instead of like a range, like you say a word and it heals.
Do you want to do healing word or healing touch?
Yeah, I'm just asking if you have cure wounds.
Wait, shit, I didn't mean to roll that again, my bad. I'll just get the first one.
Yeah.
No, that's just what I've got put up as
okay.
Healing Word.
Yeah,
I did have Healing Touch, but I accidentally took it off, I think, because I was looking at other shit.
Oh, that's good.
Fair.
Just checking.
The hand touch is more of like a comfort thing
Yeah, I guess.
at this point, and you feel her
nice.
words invigorate you, and some of your wounds heal up and close over.
I rolled 6 the first time.
Wait, what is it then? Which one?
It'll be a 6.
Would be a 6?
Yeah, it's 6. No, I accidentally clicked a spacebar on my keyboard when I was leaning over.
Spacebar rolls? What?
Apparently. Wait. I think so. Like, cause I'm just testing this, cause I clicked it the first time. I guess. Yeah, if you click it and then spacebar, it will roll it again.
Question?
Thanks, Kakari. I hope I never hear those sounds again. That was horrible. I am still at... That is perfectly at 20 now, so I'm still exactly half.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that is rough.
I'm at half health.
Oh shit!
No, not you.
I can't believe I've rolled the same thing on both those for you. That was
Motherfucker.
just rough.
Should I drop a healing spirit for y'all?
No.
Maybe we should find a room and maybe rest for a bit. God, that was. What is
Horrifying.
this cave?
I think it's called Hell. I say it's more of a joke.
See why the dragon got us to go in here first.
Because he's scared of these things and doesn't want to
Ugh.
admit that.
Actually, these would have been great to take down a dragon. Imagine 20 of these sticking on one.
I don't think he'd be able to whip his head around fast enough. Alright, so do we continue with our first plan before that happened?
Yes. And Lothar kind of goes, yeah, so, which way did you guys want to go?
Wait, how does Lothran look?
Lothar
think he-
looks fine.
I don't think he really took any damage.
Did he even get hit? Like, did he look unscathed?
Lothar does look unscathed, actually. He managed to avoid them pretty deftly. Lawrence looks a little hurt.
Folk will remember this and admire Lothran a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's got that dodge build.
Yeah. Rogues just looking after everything. But yeah, so as you guys do take this small moment in the middle of this chamber, you see the path north, which you recognize. You did fight the ghouls near previously with the empty room with the dilapidated beds and the brazier in the middle. There's a path heading south with carved and hewn stone walls that seems to head to two separate rooms. And there's a path to your east as well, which at the end seems to have a dull green glow.
Yeah, let's not go towards the green glow, I reckon. This one thinks.
Last time we saw a green glow, there was something spitting fireballs at us. Well, not fireballs, but the fiery things.
Fiery balls.
Smaller, more contained fiery balls.
Yeah.
Did we not confirm we're gonna head south?
Yeah.
South. Alrighty.
I kind of chuckle to myself and just say, Kentucky Fried Lothran. Sorry.
No, you could. So you guys head south, and it's only about a 20-foot tunnel before it actually ends in a collapse or hasn't been dug out fully. But to your left and your right, you do see two doors, or a door on either side, that seem to head to another room or area.
Alrighty.
You want to check these doors, Lothran?
Yeah, I was gonna say check to see if you can. What do your elven ears hear through the doors?
Especially
the perception. Actually, rolled a 15
Not bad.
plus its perception, which is plus 2, 17 total. He takes a moment and he puts his ear to one door, and then he puts his ear to the other door, and he kind of looks back and goes, I don't hear anything coming from him.
Do we try like a stealthy kind of like a peek in the door?
I think that would definitely be best than running in.
With the
I
lamp.
was expecting you just do a Lothar thing where he kicks the door, one of the door opens again.
Not gonna lie, I thought about it, but then you guys got bit a bunch, so I'm not sure it's the best right now.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah. Which one did you want me to check out first?
What do you guys think?
I like the east plan.
East plan?
What do you guys think?
It didn't work out well last time, but sure.
Alrighty. So he walks forward and he peeks through into this room. It kind of takes a moment looking through. The door opens a little with a small creak, just of old wood. But he stops for a moment, peers through, has a look around for about 5 seconds, and looks back in and goes, "Well, I don't see anyone in there, but it looks like it's not a big room. Maybe an office at some point.
Office?
Or maybe some kind of, I don't know, there's a desk and
What does the door? How does the door look?
the door looks mostly well maintained. It's just actually, the door here would be a stone slab that it sits a little bit off the ground so it doesn't scrape. And you figure that the creak's probably coming from the actual hinges themselves. But the door looks pretty. Doesn't look too weathered. Not a lot of elements of nature and moisture getting in here, it seems, so it's pretty well put together and looks to be a door.
Maybe we should head inside and might be a good place to fortify for a bit.
Good idea.
Alrighty. As you kind of open the door a bit more, he starts to step in. And you guys have a quick look around, and this chamber does seem to be like it was some kind of office or a storeroom at some point. A large stone counter bisects a room, set with 3 dusty balanced scales made of iron. Having a look at the walls, there appears to be cubby holes that are actually carved into the north wall, and they seem to be stuffed with like old paper scraps and just piles of sheets of parchment and paper. You do see several long dead corpses scattered across the floor. Some look to be the size of probably gnomes, and then there's others that look to be orc size, like full-blooded orcs are large and towering. But they're all currently still and in bony pieces on the floor.
Is there anything on the roof?
You have a look at the roof. It's about 20 feet up, but you don't see anything.
Cool. I guess we shuffle in there and... could I look through the documents to see if there's anything like interesting, like any information that we could use for the quest?
Yeah. So as you go up to the documents, you start picking pieces of paper up. As you touch it and lift, it just kind of crumples in your hand and turns to a fine dust, and small scraps are left, but nothing worth or really able to read.
Yeah, shame.
Unfortunately, it looks like, well, not a lot of elements of nature get hinted. It's just the years and years of neglect and air erosion have worn these papers down.
Damn. Alrighty, I guess we'll be like sitting here for a quick rest.
I'm going to try and drag the corpses just out the door.
Alrighty.
I'll help.
And you do so pretty easily. Some of them are a little bit rough because as you drag them, the pelvis snaps off, and you've got to go back and pick that up as well and drag it out. But after not too long, you get all the skeletons out the door. You're able to shut it pretty easily.
Have we searched this entire room? Is there anything we could be able to use here?
Make a perception or an investigation checks, those who'd like to.
I had to bite my tongue from telling Lawrence that that's going to be him in a few years with like bones falling apart and shit.
Jesus.
I don't do it, but I think about it.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
I got a 13.
I got 12 with the disadvantage.
Oh, nice, yeah, because you are in pitch blackness.
Wait, did you turn your shield off? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he dropped it pretty much straight after the battle.
I can just turn it on like a light. Like a light.
Volk, as you're having this thought of have we searched the room, you peer behind the stone counter in the middle, and you see a small iron strongbox that looks to be shut. It's probably about... well, I've got a visual reference for you, but it's probably about a foot across.
Okay. I immediately try to open it.
You try and open it, and it's locked.
Alright.
You gotta give it a good tug, and nothing gives.
I give it a tiny bit of a shake.
You give it a shake, and you hear the telltale jingle of coin within.
Seems to be something in this thing here.
I can almost feel like, Lothran just tense.
Yeah,
Like his head just snaps
Do
over.
I notice him staring?
yeah. As you shake it and you get the jingle, he definitely turns around like, "Oh, what's that? You need some help there, Bolt."
Yeah, I found this. Here, you want to have a look at it?
I would love to. And the guy takes it, and he has a look at it, and he
Like 2 seconds, he has it open.
yeah, kind of puts it down for a moment, pulls out his thieves' tools, and fuck, I am just rolling high. In about not quite 2, but 3.5 seconds, you hear a little blink, and he lifts his hand up, and the strongbox opens up, and within you do see a stack of coins that have all kind of been jumbled around. But altogether, you do find 600 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, and 105 gold pieces.
I am so sorry. Could I get those again?
Absolutely. 600 copper.
Yep.
180 silver.
Yep.
And 105 gold.
Okay.
And Lost Mine kind of goes, so there's some kind of tax for getting it open, right?
I mean, certainly. Why don't we leave it in the box for now, then? We'll sort that out later.
All right.
You can hold
Alright.
on to it.
All right. Kind of closes it and puts it into his pack.
I kind of like mutter more of a joke, like, you're never going to see that again.
I'll probably forget about it.
Yeah, probably. He's betting you'll forget about it.
See what again?
See what again? Exactly. I was just gonna travel my channel divinity to basically do a restore, but I realized that you can't do more than half health, so I would restore a maximum of 1 health to anything that I chose.
Ah.
Oh, beautiful.
1 health.
Very amazing.
So good.
One
So, health.
so
no
much.
one's below half health. I'm directly on half health.
So I think we should probably take... do you mind if we take a break? That just drained me.
You're at
Literally.
half health. I'm at below half health.
Are we agreed? Just...
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
Beth, could you maybe... I was going to sit in front of this door, but I think it might be best if you sit here.
I don't think anything can open it with Soth there. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Heavy
And we'd hear it with his plate rattling.
Alright, and we're taking a short rest, I guess. While we're doing that, I want to think about that skull. Do I know what that skull is?
Make an Arcana check.
And possibly with advantage, because it is a...
It is a floating skull on fire. It is definitely undead.
Undead, yes.
Yes, 100%.
13.
13. You're not 100% sure. You've definitely heard tell of all kinds of manner of weird undead that exist. Let me just make sure I'm not... There we go. So you do know that the creature itself is called a flame skull.
Okay,
And-
that's apt.
Yeah. You do know that they used to be living people, usually wizards or people of arcane talent, and through a ritual, have been created into this undead kind of form where they can retain most of their magic and knowledge that they had in life, but they're often just given a task, and that's what their sole focus and need to or their reason for existence being. That's mostly what you gather from that. You do remember that once someone in your order said that they can be difficult to destroy.
Yeah, but not sure exactly how or why.
Yeah, you're not too sure on the specifics.
Okay.
Did I do turn on that again?
Oh my god.
I'll sort of convey to the group that it seems like that creature just has an objective, and so whatever its objective is, probably either in its way or not.
I kind of think, like, didn't he say he was like a janitor?
Yeah.
Maybe it is working for the black spiders.
Well, maybe not, because he attacked the spiders themselves, and the other guys were working for the black spider.
Do you think maybe he's like an ancient being that was living here beforehand, before
just-
the black spider took over?
And he's just annoyed, so he starts attacking other stuff.
That could make sense, because
Well-
maybe the black spider came in and took over as like a kind of cult dungeon or something.
He's just like, stay out of my area, or I'll blast you, basically.
Do the zombies and ghouls that we saw before kind of look just as decayed as the bodies that Volk just pushed out of the room?
Well, the bodies that were pushed out were skeletons.
Oh yeah, fair
The
enough.
zombies, while mostly decomposed, still had remnants of flesh and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the ghouls themselves don't look decayed, but they look badly gaunt and thin, even though they contain like a suppressed strength within them. Their flesh
Not
isn't
likely from
decayed.
the same
It's
era
just
then.
kinda, yeah, it's just tight and just shit.
Yeah. There is a slight possibility he doesn't even work for the black spiders. It could just be he's just protecting like knowledge or something, or not too sure if he's like an ancient arcana. I don't really imagine a great mage being a janitor, but
Right, we have to roll our hit dice manually, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a marker for how many you've got left on D&D Beyond, and yeah, you roll on manual.
still, I don't really think we can go out and talk to him, considering many of us have attacked it.
That is not a D10.
And I think maybe the zombies it's brought back might be other adventurers who want the like artifacts and shit from here. But Soth's weapon did quite a bit of damage to him.
True. Everything else, well, it took so many hits and it was still going.
That brings me to a slight plan, Soth, and it's up to you if you want to do this. But I can use a blessing of Ukma to help protect you from the attacks from the flaming skull. So you might be able to do a lot more damage to it.
Actually be up close and personal for a longer time, you're saying? Sounds
Yeah,
intriguing.
maybe, but I can use a blessing using the holy water that you have given me. Someone is savagely typing right now.
I don't know.
I don't know what.
Or opening
Probably
chips.
me.
It's-
Replying to chat.
No, it's Lawrence opening a chip packet or something and just watching us. Like, but no, sorry. If I give you this blessing, then he will miss you many, many times while trying to attack you.
Nice. Sounds good. I like it.
I'm like kind of like fingers crossed, like I fucking hope. Like,
What is the plan if we do run into this skull thing, floating, flaming skull?
So we'll see if he has any friends, and then
Well,
either
should we focus on the skull or should we focus on those zombies? Because those zombies weren't going down.
maybe have me, Lothran, and Soth attack at the skull, because Lothran and I can use our archery bows to shoot at the skull to try and just ping off just little bits of damage, even if it's a bit, while Soth goes in with the major hits, considering he does the most damage. Maybe Lawrence and Volk, you go after any zombies. They don't seem to do much. I can't remember, they don't seem to do much damage. Do they do the paralyzing? No, sorry, that's
No,
not
no,
ghouls.
that's the
ghouls.
That was the
yeah.
ghouls. That
I
sounds
guess
like
it's
a plan.
Kakari talking out loud at the same time, probably.
Yeah, this is just good. No, the ghouls, which we have to worry about.
Yeah, but at the same time, last time I made a plan, you guys got a lot of damage. It's
Okay.
more of a suggestion, but maybe one of us sniping at it at least to try and ping down just a little bit extra health. As we know from a time ages ago, even 1 damage can go a long way.
Arrows didn't seem to do much last time though, so maybe we
Yeah.
could try
Mm,
throwing
true.
something else at it. We do know soths. Whatever soth did seem to work, and try something else along with that.
But
That
he
was
doesn't
the
like blunt damage.
blunt damage. You use the Bonk Seeker, right?
Yeah.
That's
Is it-
an enchanted weapon?
Yeah,
Can
so
weapon, but only for it's only enchanted for.
Blood.
turns out I did. See, that's what I thought. I thought the Bunk Seeker was bludgeoning. But yeah, that time where I said. So it turns out he didn't seem to have taken as much damage from your attack as well, Soth.
Ah, okay.
Because it turns out Morning Stars do piercing damage.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
of all
okay.
the spikes, I guess.
Yeah, okay. So
I assumed it was bludgeoning.
Well,
but yeah, you
as
did notice
meta,
that it
we
wasn't.
know it's bludgeoning, but as characters, we
None
wouldn't
of
know
us
that.
have bludgeoning weapons anyway.
Yeah.
I do.
I could do like
oh, yeah, you have the
three
stick.
damage
I have a
bludgeoning
stick.
with my fists.
I need an actual mace to do bludgeoning damage now.
Wait.
Terrible.
And I has the stick.
It's my glass stick. Isn't it?
Yeah. I don't even think I could actually attune to it and use it properly.
You'd be
You
able to if you
probably could.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to cast the spell.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you'd be
can.
able
You
to.
cast it through the actual staff itself.
Am
Is
I
it-
able to lend someone the staff and they can use it anyway, or do they have to tune to it?
They'd have to
first?
attune to it. But then you could get it back and re-attune to it yourself.
Yeah, no,
I think
I think
you
it
should
takes
keep hold of it.
A short rest.
Yeah. We've kind of already taken our short rest. We're just chatting now.
Well, with chatting, you could be like, "Oh, we came to that at the beginning," and then palmed it off.
Yeah.
I think you're probably the best with it though, and we don't want you going down.
It is piercing. Damn it. Ah.
I know. It's a little bit bullshit.
It should be take me like a even give me a split damage. God damn it.
Yeah.
Like 50-50. I don't know.
Bill.
40-20.
We don't know that it's bludgeoning damage.
We don't.
No, so we can't just go, my weapon is bludgeoning, so I'm gonna just whack it with a stick until it's dead.
Well,
Just smack him over and over again with the stick.
Well, the just real. You're just like, oh no, a stick, my only weakness.
Yeah, basically, like,
Yeah.
swords, nah, like, a giant mace with spikes, nah, arrows, nah, a stick.
Blunt arrows.
I kind of
Shoot him backwards.
You got a gun.
Shoot them backwards. Actually shoots himself, like, fuck. Well, I did a lot of damage with my, my staff when I killed the ghoul. I could try smacking at it, but in case that doesn't work, then I've kind of put myself in a danger zone. But I can also cast a shield on myself. I kind of mutter, like, to myself a lot.
How many charges that thing have left?
Oh, it's full charge. Like, I
We-
can.
we
Sorry, it's like
haven't used
no
it.
charges used. Because, when we had the long rest, it would have reset it.
Because
Alright.
wasn't it if you use all the charges it breaks or something?
There's a
Has
chance of it
to,
breaking.
yeah.
Oh, chance to.
And I've got the mending cantrip, but I don't think that would work on a magic item. I don't think it does.
You'd know that it would fix the item, but the enchantment would be lost.
No. But yeah, I could probably cast the shield, which would give me, like, you know, extra thing, and try smacking at it. I don't know if that will do much though. I only pelted it with a few arrows before.
Well, this one thinks it's a good idea. So, Lawrence, you and me will be on zombie duty while everyone else goes for the skull.
Well, yes, I'm always down to kill some zombies. It's good target practice, I say. Ho ho.
They do move slow.
Yeah, because they move slow.
What do you mean they booked it out of there? They don't move slow at all. They're fast boys.
And when they want to.
When they're definitely terrified.
How to make a zombie scared? I don't know, man.
I
just
just
cast a
imagine they
spell.
slowly walk, and as soon as they see you, they just go into a frenzy run.
Oh, fuck that. I would be terrified.
Alright, shall we brave the rest of this cave?
Yeah.
Let's do you want to brave west first?
Lothran doesn't seem to be able to be affected or hit by anything, so Lothran.
Yeah,
I'm
always down
Lothran
to go
has
first.
like a blessing of Ukma.
No, it's this nifty code I found over that doppelganger.
Hey Soth, if you hear anything, or I'll give you a tap on the shoulder. If I give you a tap, make that shield go bright as soon as you.
Make that shield go bright. We'll call
Hear
it
anything
flash.
funny?
As a
What?
joke, I'm like, we should call it a flashbang because it's flashy.
Flash and
Eh.
bang.
I don't know what the bang is. Maybe the bang is like the bonk seeker on their head. You flash them and then bonk them on their head.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, shut up.
It's the praise Ukma flash.
You flash and bang them. Praise Ukma.
Ukma.
Oops.
There's a
Oh,
click
no,
now with Ukma.
Yeah.
It's Ma.
Alright, so you gotta start filing your way out of the chamber.
Are we going to the door?
Oh, to the sorry, yeah, I misunderstood.
It's all good.
It's
Oh,
all
right.
good.
So Lothran does the same kind of thing, and he stealthily tries to look through the door. Ah, there we go, much better.
What,
And he
bad roll this
peers-
time?
Oh no, 18 and a 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, very good.
I forgot to put my hand on Lawrence's shoulder before he starts moving, so just for joke,
Yeah.
he bonks his head into the door a little bit, and I'm like, oh, sorry about that. And I kind of grab him.
So he kind of pushes this door open a little bit. These hinges squeaking slightly as well as a stone.
Volk
If it's-
did close the door behind him for fun.
And Lothran takes a peer in, has a bit of a look around,
Terrible.
and he peers back out and turns to Soth and goes, "Hey, it looks like it's some kind of, I don't know, maybe a barracks at some point. There's a bunch of skeletons on the ground, some beds."
Get ready with that light, Soth.
Right here.
And he opens.
Actually,
up,
wait. Do you want Soth to go first?
and he goes, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I always like hiding behind this tanky boy."
This tanky boy.
Just preach with your fire.
Yeah.
Flashbang through the door. Sorry.
Flashback to the door. All right, as you step forward and you activate your light. Bah.
Can I do double disadvantage with stealth?
Sure.
I got a 9.
You
Yeah.
have a light.
It doesn't
As you
matter.
just like boot the door the rest of the way, you charge in. Having a peer around this room, you see that there's splintered stone benches and heaps of rubble from a partially collapsed ceiling fill this room. Amid ruined stone bunks and toppled weapon racks are the bones of several dwarves and orcs in this room. So the shorter bones are a bit more stout and thick, as opposed to the gnome bones you saw, left outside the previous room. And here again, you see, just orc corpses intermingled with dwarven corpses.
That ain't right, and I'm sorry.
I got a perception check of 12. I want to just
You
peer
should
around the
divine
room more.
divinity thing, just in case.
No.
They all get up and run.
Undead, not actually dead.
You take a moment, and you're using your shining shield. You glance over the room, and you don't notice anything like out of the ordinary. Most of the rubble seems to be sitting there, and then you notice some of the bones amongst the ground start to shift,
Oh, fuck that.
and then drag along the ground and start to actually connect together.
Oh, okay.
And you watch the bones start to swirl in this slight maelstrom as eventually they kind of click and clack onto bodies that are being created out of these mismatched bones. As you watch as 12 skeletons are created and formed in this room.
Lothran, don't slam the door and say that's a lot of boys. Our tank is in there.
That's a lot of guys.
But that is a lot of guys.
Oh damn, they got a bone to pick with you.
Boo.
Vote kick Kakari from the party.
Oh look, it's my
Tasty.
extended family.
Oh, fuck. It's a family reunion.
This is that hit me around the feels.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. So just...
This is where the game freezes for a second, but enemies spawn in.
This isn't armor, don't worry about it.
As you watch it, yeah.
so where is Kana and Shadow right now?
Yeah. At this point, long gone in somewhere.
I mean, we could just close the door, but we
With
need to
Soth in there.
We can
Hold the door.
Oh god.
Oh, so sorry, I misread that. 9 skeletons.
Oh thank god.
Okay,
That's a little bit better.
It's not a lot better, but let's see. My bad.
Oh
My
yeah,
bad.
I forgot the lot to roll initiative.
we roll
Yep.
initiative.
Initiative, please.
No, we're just gonna slam the door and say that's a lot of skelly boys.
And anything that can hit a lot of things would be great right now.
Oh,
You think
I have a little thing that hits a lot of things. Kinda.
Alright, Kikari.
14.
Lawrence got... Roll you got 10. Lothran got a 15. Soth?
8.
Yeah, so you're kind of standing there like, oh shit! And Volk.
14.
14. And the Scully boys rolled. Alrighty. Soth, what is your dexterity?
Dexterity 14.
Alrighty. No worries.
Nice.
Nicholas, Lothran goes first.
Yeah.
Nothing new
Lost.
there.
Lothran turns back and goes, are you sure I can't close the door?
We can't leave him in there, okay?
Not yet.
I can hear you. You're right behind me.
No, it's not me. He will pull out his short bow and shoot at the skeleton directly in front of Soth.
Soth will remember that.
9, 13. Fortunately, misses. So he looses his arrow, but the light's kind of interfering with his visions, just kind of adjusting to the bright light shone close to his face, and Saucy watches his arrow just sails past overhead. Unfortunately, missing.
Are these skeletons to scale?
They're not. Some are short, some are a little bit taller than you.
Okay.
As there's a mix of dwarven and also orc skeletons.
Still intimidating having a skeleton taller than fucking Soth.
Yeah.
Amazing they're not still eternally fighting each other.
Not everything has infighting, my friend.
I know. Just because they did.
Yeah, just a hatred. But they're not perfectly aligned. Like, you see a dwarf with, like, the rib cage of an orc, and his arms are kind of dangling there a
So
little.
it's just a fucking conjurer. It's just a conjurer. Fuck that.
Alright, so after
Just a
Lothran...
gnome with an orc pelvis.
Yeah!
Oh, the poor soul.
Gross.
He'd probably be happy with it, but at the same time.
That takes us to Volk and Kakari.
Carrie has more decks. She goes first.
Okay. I kind of try and half make a joke and go, call that a light, and I cast like Moonbeam, like I guess like right behind the first skeleton, hopefully. I don't think it's going to be within hit range, but I don't want to hit Soth either. Yeah, around there. So everything, I think it's within a 5 square radius.
Yeah, so it's like
So
everything.
just everything
here.
Yeah,
will get hit,
I
but
do
not Soth.
have...
Dude, that is going to annihilate them.
Hopefully.
I do have a little thingy, so where do you want to...
Yeah. Yeah, just like right there.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes, sweet, so just misses Soth.
If you put it
I mean,
anywhere
no,
else,
it misses you,
yeah.
definitely misses
Yeah.
you, 100%.
I have to let you walk into that.
Yeah, you'd have to walk into it. How does that? It falls
That-
over.
Can you disable physics on that?
Just,
Not really, unfortunately.
That's alright, but that's where it hits. Yeah, just
Alright.
keep it like locked, I guess, in the air a bit.
Pinned,
Yeah.
frozen.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
Actually, I think it's a little bit bigger than that, truth be told. It's 5 foot radius,
Yeah.
I
right?
think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Seems
It's,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if I cast in the middle, it's only 5 foot, so it wouldn't hit Soth, but it would like engulf that entire area.
Yeah, no.
If anything wanted to get to us, they'd have to go through it.
It'll get damaged anyway.
Alrighty.
Do we just hold
Yeah.
here then?
That will
Yeah,
go through at the
basically.
start of their turn.
Oh, do I roll radiant damage every time for their turn?
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
they'll take the damage when they start.
Okay.
Hmm.
I instantly
So-
rolled 1, so.
All good. We'll use that as the first one. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, no, we'll reroll. See how we go. After you is Volk.
So I'm just seeing this light appear in there and starts burning them all.
Yep.
Just get the popcorn out, boys. Don't actually.
I can't really swap places with Lothar, can I?
You can't quite, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't swap places. You could move past him, but swapping's not a thing.
Could I? Could I grab? Oh, I don't really want to move you though.
Who? Me? Don't touch me.
I'm just gonna yell to Soth. Maybe it's like, get back and close that door. And I'm just going to stay here holding an action to help. If
Like-
I need to. A help action.
Go back to it. Alrighty. So
Lots
they're
of
kind
music.
of ready to give someone a hand if you see them kind of struggling.
Bless you.
Well, thank you.
Is it tight?
And
Look, my bless you.
after-
Look, what?
I guess I'll also. Actually, I'll stay here.
That takes us to Lawrence. Lawrence goes, I smell adventure.
Lawrence, no. Lawrence, don't run into the moon.
Excuse
Can
me,
I,
Volk,
can,
could I...
can I use my reaction to help him not?
Yeah, so he goes to step past you, Volk, and you kind of put a hand out, you're like, wait, we've got this for now, just hang on.
We'll need your brute strength for another time, friend.
And he goes, I want to adventure.
Do you want to get burned?
Let's just see how this pans out first.
Oh,
Do you,
Very
want me to
well.
exit, do you want me to exit the room, lock the thing, and then just let him burn to death, basically?
Yeah, why not?
Sounds like a great idea.
so that does come to your turn, Soth.
Shit.
Do it. Take the hit.
There's 2 hits, but okay.
No, don't take the hit from the fucking moonbeam.
No, take the hit from the
Oh,
I'm
Wait,
pretty sure it'll be an action to close the door, right?
It will be.
Yep, to hold it and close it.
Wait, so
Big
who?
action.
So who's you already launched an attack? So basically, I'm last, which makes it. This makes it slightly dubious because then it'll be all the skeletons' turns.
Yes.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna move, close the door. Can you do the rolls for attack, please?
Surely can.
Seeing this, I'm actually. Can I?
No,
No.
neither of them hit. They just
Oh.
clunk clunk off your armor.
Can I drag Lothran? Or help to move him? I don't know. I should have done that. No,
Yeah,
sorry. That's fine.
That's alright.
I use my action to close the door.
Alrighty. Door is closed. Did you kind of grab the outjutting handle and pull it closed?
And I can't stay here. Damn it. Can I move to here?
Lothran can do
Yep.
everything.
Well, he doesn't have very good strength, does he?
He does not.
He's great at everything he does.
He's got the DM's magical high roll like situation going on. So
Wait, did he attack?
He did. He missed.
Yeah, so... He'll be bracing the door for now.
Yeah, as you move past, he kind of grabs a handle and is gonna try and brace it.
Oh, you can help him now.
I guess I
yeah,
could.
actually, you could. So they'll give it an advantage on his check.
Or could we both roll individually?
you just say that because the
Probably,
DM's
probably
magic
just.
roll.
I'll
Yeah,
give it
yeah.
advantage.
Actually, you could probably both roll individually. Actually, no. So the help would be to give someone advantage. That is the help
that's
action.
fair. Yep.
Out of combat would have been fine, but unfortunately,
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
It does seem
Alrighty.
it's just skeletons. Kakaru, roll moonbeam damage.
How many times?
Oh, just once,
Oh,
and then they all take it.
Do they have to
Yeah,
do a
'cause
save?
that just sounds
They do.
That just sounds like a pain in the
6.
ass doing it multiple times.
sorry, I couldn't find it for a fucking second.
For a good minute.
Oh, can we go with the first roll because it was so much better?
No.
Damn it.
No, no.
I got 6.
6. All right. What was your save again?
Sorry, I have to get the thing up.
Oh.
Is it con
Constitution
12?
12. Yeah, con 12.
Constitution 12. Alrighty.
These guys don't look very hearty.
4 succeed, 2 fail. So
I think they still get damage even if
yeah,
they fail.
take half if
Half.
they succeed. So it was 6, did you say?
Yeah,
So
I
4
got 8 the
takes
first
3
time.
points of damage.
We just hear the sizzle.
Yeah, you do definitely hear like the clattering of.
That didn't sound like clattering.
Some fava bean.
Fava beans.
What's his name? Cannibal? What it sound
Shia
like,
LaBeouf.
What? No. He's a cannibal now? What?
Yeah, haven't you heard the song Superstar Cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Oh shit!
Definitely look it up after.
We'll have to do you a learning. And they're gonna skeletons is gonna start moving forward, which actually comes to an interesting point. The other ones move into the moonbeam, and we'll have to make their saves because skeletons are super smart.
Apparently.
Fail. Fail. Succeed. So 1 takes another 3 points, and then 2 more take 6.
If I can't see, am I still able to move, like, the moonbeam up a little bit?
You wouldn't be able to move it, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you have to be able to see it to move it.
I believe so. I'll double check.
I have no idea because it doesn't say on the thing. But I would kind of assume so.
I mean, once they
Like,
start knocking on the door, maybe you can bring it to the door.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know how much the door is. You might put it into someone on the door.
That's true.
You wouldn't be able to see how much you're pulling it, so you might over pull.
At
I
most,
guess
I could
it's-
probably concentrate, but like just a little bit.
It's
If I could
good where it
remember,
is.
No, because it's not hitting the first 3.
No, so on each of your turns, you can use an action to move it 60 feet in any direction. So no, you don't need to see.
No stipulations. What?
Does it have to be 60
Yes.
or just up to 60?
Up to.
It'll be up to 60.
Yeah, sweet. So I can just shift it forward a little bit.
I
I mean,
just
it's...
I'm just gonna hold the door or return him to that.
Oh, yeah, we'll try.
Lothran's strength with advantage. That's a... Oh, that's not... Oh, I know that's an... Okay, 18,
Good.
which is
Shit.
pretty good. I think -1?
I'm assuming the Scullies are probably going to have advantage though.
-1. So,
17.
17. Alright,
Still
Skellies with advantage. Ah, well, one rolled a natural 17. So the door does get... There's a bit of jostling and then yanked back as the skeletons are there ahead of you. That is all their actions though, as they just kind of started yanking and pushing on the door. And yeah, you watch as Lothran's grip on the handle loosens and it's flung out of his hands. As you're kind of there as well, Volk bracing, and you're kind of stuck in this stalemate again. I'm like, oh, hello there. And that takes us back to Lothran. Lothran is going to pull out his rapier and stab the first skeleton. Yep, he is going to stab it. For 6 points of damage. As it pierces it through the skull and withdraws. The skeleton takes a stagger, but is still standing, unfortunately. And then he's going to use his roguish cunning action, disengage, and back past everyone. Back in this room, like, yep, nope, not for me. Sorry. Excuse me, pardon me. And that takes us back to Kikari.
Sweet, well, we know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna stand back though, so I'm like, out of the way.
I'm probably just gonna walk to the door and close it again.
Yeah. I'll just,
So you
yeah,
just-
move it,
Move it.
just to burn them a little bit more.
You pull it forward just about 5 feet as you watch the moonbeams just starting to envelop all the skeletons in front.
I have like this weird creepy glint to my eyes, I smirk.
And you see this chamber just filled with this dull moonlight filling the area. Takes us to Volk.
Volk's just going to go, Soth, get in there, Soth.
Yeah, give me a minute, I'm still working on it.
I imagine you
wait for my
like
turn.
tugging on his sleeve a little bit.
Oh, it's actually adorable to think of.
I'm locked in place for some unknown reason. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to wait for the next 6 seconds.
Well, it is all kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to wait for him and I'm just going to hold help again, I guess.
Alrighty, ready to help.
Wait, do you have the bow still?
Yes. I'd rather help.
Yeah, you do help. Yeah, we want that door. We want that door slammed shut and just let them. We basically throw a grenade in there and close the door. That's basically what we
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
I'm just thinking like a bone grinder.
After you, Volk, Lawrence kind of goes, "Can I please go for some adventure?"
If it's with a bow and arrow, yes. If it's with your rapiers, then no.
I am not focusing on Lawrence now, so if he does go past, he goes past.
Okay, we should probably
sold-
not kill Super's character while he's not here to witness it.
I
at
sold
least.
my bow, so I'll ready myself if any of these beasts come close.
That's a
he'll
good
ready
idea. How
an
about you
attack.
protect me? You protect me.
Yeah. And that takes us back to Soth.
Well, I approached the door. Yes, I approached
Yeah.
the door.
Drop kick it.
And I just grab it. Basically, look at the I look at the skeleton. Just grab the handle, and close the door.
But
Just deadpan. Ooh.
just literally just go,
No.
Just wave your finger first. Bad
Alrighty.
zombies. Bad skellies.
That takes us to the skeletons. So, Picari, please roll moonbeam damage.
Okay, Wait, where did that roll?
54.
This encounter's going better than the last.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what I rolled because I had something up. I had 13 damage.
13
Wait,
damage.
what?
Alrighty.
Hold up.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot better than 6.
7. Oh, 2d10. Yeah, 6 is nothing.
2,
Yeah, I know, right?
3, 4, 5. Oh shit, well, all but one succeed.
Oh, fucking really?
So you do about 6 damage.
Yeah, so I do about 6 damage. Great.
6 damage, alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 6 fails. So you don't know what happens.
We hear less clanking.
Yeah, you do hear
Slightly
a
less.
faint clatter of bone and metal against the ground. As far as flip him upside down, and the others all take 6 damage.
Still damage.
What's AoE? And
You hear 2 clatters as the first one also succumbs.
The curry just starts glowing and levels up.
Yeah.
No, we all get the XP.
Alrighty. Takes us back to Lost Mine, who doesn't have a lot he can do right now. So he's just going to prepare an arrow for if they manage to rip the door open again.
Don't shoot me in the back. Don't shoot me again.
Did the skeletons have a turn?
Oh, that's a good point.
No, I know they did.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I just don't know if there's a point.
Did we have homework?
Make a strength check with advantage, please. Soft.
Oh, sweet. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, it's Sauce doing it. Don't even worry.
Maybe. Only got 11. With advantage.
Oh, those are low rolls.
Yeah, low rolls.
Oh, there's enough that fails. Once again, so you're standing there, and the door is yanked. This time out of your hands, as
I assume at this point the door's probably broken.
No.
it's made of stone, so it's still pretty
Oh, it's
sturdy.
a stone door. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just fucking.
It's just being opened and closed more times than it has been in the last 4 centuries, but
The hinges are getting squeakier.
yeah.
If anything, they're probably getting less squeakier because they're getting used so much. Like it's probably like ironing out all the.
Wait, do I have any oil on me? Or are the hinges?
Just standing here fixing the doors and shit while we wait for them to roast.
So, to quicken it, was there anything you guys wanted to do different? I assume Soft,
Nah.
you'll shut the door. Volk, you'll help.
Yep.
Oh, actually, Lothran does get an attack.
He just gets an attack.
He missed. He rolled a 3.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me.
Yeah, actually, he sees the door shift and he loses his arrow and it clangs off before the door actually opens up.
Wait. I think it wasn't 1, or that would have ricocheted off the door and hit me.
Yeah. Alrighty, so I assume the door closes.
Yep.
We all
Kikaro,
just stand
please
here and
roll moonbeam damage.
It's
Door
just
M-
like 2.
Door MVP.
17. No matter what they roll, they all.
Yeah.
So you feel a lax of strength against the door, and you all hear just like a sudden.
This is all I ever wanted. This is great.
I think that was the
That's-
last round for Moonbeam too.
Oh no, you got like 7 more rounds. It lasts for a minute.
Great.
And yeah, so you hold and embracing this door, and then you feel all pressure against it just alleviate and drop.
Can I stealthily open the door?
I'd be
You
careful.
kind of quietly open the door, and in the room you just see piles of bone. Some actually turned to a fine dust or ash by the moonbeam, and yeah, this beam of pale moonlight still sits there in the middle of this chamber. The surrounding
Oh yeah,
is
I shouldn't move in. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not.
the remains of these skeletons.
Hey, Kakari, if I touch the moonbeam, it hurts me, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I assume so.
Or is it just undead things that hurts?
I think it's everything.
Everything.
I'm literally just asking Hikari because Volk doesn't know.
No.
Oh, no. Kakari probably like, yeah, everything. But also doesn't want to turn it off, so I'm just like,
I put...
Just move it around a bit.
yeah, just move it to like here, I guess, like just in case anything comes down. Like, don't.
I put a bit of raw ration onto my morning star and put it into the moonbeam.
You watch as like ghostly flames kind of envelop it. Unfortunately, as you remove it, it doesn't seem cooked. It seems a little bit darker, but as in like not so raw, but
It's just cooked the
I
outside.
was like, does this answer your question?
So I guess if you wanted your steak like very rare, it's a good barbecue.
Yeah, cool. But I still don't touch it.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
and you guys
I'd probably.
watch as
Sorry. Yeah.
as the
Can you move it
moonbeam
through
stays on the. It says just move in a direction, so I believe you could shoot it through walls.
Yeah, I mean it's a light from a moon. I don't think it's limited to walls. It'd be funny if it was.
Yeah. But yeah, as the longer the moonbeam sat on the remains of these skeletons, the more that they would actually break down and collapse in on themselves. So it's mostly a pile of dust and scattering by the time you move the moonbeam away.
You guys explore the room. I'll make sure Lawrence doesn't walk into the moonbeam by accident.
Well, I still have my light on, so I might as well explore the room.
Well, we got to explore every nook and cranny, so let's investigate this place.
Alrighty, you guys make perception or investigation checks.
I'll do perception.
I'm just gonna stay out here so I can keep an eye out in case
I
anything
got a
happens.
15.
I also got a 15.
Awesome. We'll have a look as well.
Of course he will. Any opportunity for like.
It's like
Treasure?
we're looking more or less to see if there's any more enemies and everything else, and he's just looking for money.
Yeah, he's
100%.
just looking for money.
I'm looking for juice.
You don't find any juice
Don't.
from the skeletons themselves, at least. But in the far northern corner, you do see a little bit of dampness that's run down the wall, mixed with a little bit of like slime.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there anything on the roof?
You look up and you see like a faint wet patch where it seems that some kind of leak or something's eaten through. And now there's just a slight leak of water from the outside, but nothing
Wait,
too much.
Is this where the slime originated from? No, maybe.
It seems to be a different color and viscosity. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now.
Viscosity.
Viscosity, that's the one.
Thanks.
So you assume it's probably not, but not a bad theory.
Is this more or less just an empty room full of bones?
Having a look through it, you do find the mostly tattered and worn and rusted weapons that the skeletons had picked up. Things like long swords, a couple scimitars, one had a trident, but the metal of the weapons is so badly deteriorated they wouldn't make for effective combat.
Just further destroyed by the moonbeam.
Yeah. Outside of that, unfortunately, you don't find any treasures or any lock boxes in this room. It looks like this room was more of a apologies, more of like a make-do barracks type deal. As you see a couple collapsed stone bunks that line some of the walls.
Well, souls will wonder what happened here and why the heck are they going back up?
Well, all I can think of is there's possibly a conjurer around here.
I don't think the flaming skull knows we're here now.
Not that kind of conjuring.
I'll roll a perception just to see if I notice anything, like any noises or anything out here while I'm keeping an eye out.
With keeping
Alright.
moonbeam up.
No, just rolled 11. Probably more distracted by my moonbeam.
Having listen, you don't notice anything apart from the ever-present crashing of the waves far off and deeper in the cave. But having a moment, you don't hear anything approach or see anything. Yeah, no more buzzes or anything of the like.
Sweet.
And eventually, as you guys kind of finish looking around, the moonbeam does eventually fade out. The magic exhausted.
Damn it.
There's nothing in this room. How's everyone looking?
Good.
Well, no one took any damage that fight.
No, because no one technically could. Opening, closing doors. Well, no, I almost did, but I got out unscathed. They just bounced off my armor because I wonder if those actual weapons actually broke off my armor.
No, that was good, guys. And see, Lawrence, this is adventure. This is how you do adventure.
Yes, well, I suppose we got the job done, but where was the, the danger and the exhilaration?
Pretty exhilarating. I mean, it was funny.
But we were too busy opening and closing doors and just watching them burn.
Or just listening to the sizzle.
Sizzle burn.
Being safe like this is how those stories are created. Otherwise, they are never told.
Yes.
You make a fair point. Perhaps I still have some adventuring to learn.
Hey, we all did well just now.
Oh, I'm gonna use a cantrip.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take the used can out of my pack.
I hate you.
So excited! What is this?
I'm going to, what is it? Just to break the mood. I'm gonna put it on the ground and trip on the can. Step on the can.
Because it's a cantrip.
Oh.
You've been saving that joke for like
Why?
3 months.
Of all the things that you could have used the cantrip for,
Just
Oh,
so
I
casually.
thought you were going to use it to cast light on it because cantrip.
I did that. I did that joke already.
Well, that's all I wanted.
It's a multifaceted joke. I'm on the floor now. So
you're right there, Soth. You seem to have tripped on that can.
So you guys hear this buzzing?
I used a cantrip. But
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. When the joke is that bad, the DM literally just wants to kill you to get rid of you.
Well, I'm going to actually use the cantrip this time and actually, turn off my light. I'm going to pick up my can first, though.
Yep.
While still
So
on
you
the
could
ground.
replay that joke again.
No, I just want the can. I like the can because I could actually use it to throw the light if I wanted to.
This is true.
Like a what is it, glow stick?
Very bright glow stick.
Yeah, but it's also very disruptive. Because you'd be like, what's that light they're doing over there? I could actually do that to investigate rooms, actually.
Is casting light touch?
Yeah, so I touch the can, throw the can.
Kakari pokes her head around the corner, not seeing the joke, and is like, you guys alright?
Oh, yes, Kakari. Lawrence chimes in. You see, Soth had quite a funny joke. Cantrip.
I don't get it. What is a cantrip?
Oh, you don't have any spells.
I'm assuming that Kakari listening into this just realizes.
I laugh more at the fact that like Soth went through all this effort to make a joke and only like 2 people probably understood it and one of them wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
sure.
Lothar understands it.
Yeah, Lothran would, but he didn't have a reaction.
Yeah, he goes, well, yeah, that's because I'm going to steal it and use it for my hideous laughter next time.
Huh?
It's a spell.
Oh, so it's not a cantrip then.
No, I'm going to make that fucking skull laugh, though.
I am so confused. So you're using a cantrip on a spell.
What? No.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's Volk just generally not understanding the joke.
It's like, how does magic work?
Volk ventures further away from the magic path. He is so confused.
Alrighty.
Once you explain the joke, it's not funny. Kakari says from the hallway.
But with that, in this room full of skeleton dust and now in
I was trying to check
darkness.
you guys' funny bones.
Fuck.
That was very humorous.
Oh, fuck off.
Stop.
This is the fun episode, lads. So.
There is a funny bone that's kind of sticking out of the dust a little.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, that was a neat tickler.
Oh, fuck's sake, stop.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah,
DM's
that's
gonna
it.
have a bone to pick with us. Next one.
Fuck you.
Well, it is 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so
Okay.
in this room of skeletons that were easily crushed and pulverized, next to the room with sturges, which gave a lot more of an issue than anyone thought. I think we'll end out this episode on bone puns and
How much-
Cantrips.
cantrips. So let me just change the music so it's not
It's
so
still can't
ominous.
believe it's been 3 months since I picked up the can.
Yeah.
I swear. How much more disappointed would you have been, DM, if it actually was 12 skeletons and all we did was stand there and just close the door over and over again until they all die?
He already is disappointed.
It would have been the same. But, I mean, to be fair, a very clever use of your environment and spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ikari MVP.
Yeah, no, it's... Having that sustained AoE definitely
was
saved
great.
the day, and any more unnecessary
Damage.
loss of health.
Yeah.
But with that, thank you all for coming by and giving a watch and a listen. I actually realized throughout the week, thank the Twitch a lot, but those who listen on Spotify and podcasting platforms and whatnot, definitely appreciate you a lot as well. Get to see the stats on how many people are watching every week, and just know that you're also very, very loved, of course. I know I didn't specifically say it, but definitely. Also, I don't know if you want to be shouted out, but someone did favorite us on some platform. I think Anchor. I won't say the name in case I don't want to be exposed. But thank you very much for that. That definitely put a little step in my day.
He literally clicked his heels.
Almost. So thank you
That's
very much
awesome.
for that, and we're glad that you're enjoying. And all. Yeah. I'm a
Tune
little
in
tired
next
today, so
time
the
for-
outro is not so nice.
Skeletons
But-
are more fun.
Fuck
Oh
off.
god. There's no more skeletons. That's it. You fucking killed them. They're dead.
I'm just beating the dead horse for or the dead skeleton for more jokes.
God damn. But thank you all. We love you. Thank you again. We're sorry that you have to deal with this now. Thank you again, as always, to Syrinscape for sound effects and music and whatnot that you're hearing now and throughout the episode. You can check them out at syrinscape.com. Apart from that, I think, Classic Fridays, we've got, we're playing some 2001 AVP this week. Is that the one?
Sorry, what?
2001 AVP on Friday?
Yes, Aliens vs Predator 2001.
Gotcha. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Something different, spice it up a little. Outside of that, we've got... Well, that's about it really. On Tuesday, I've started UV unwrapping Volk's model, and I'm going to go through and slowly texture people.
That's
Just
so
a little bit
cool.
of- little bit of detail. It will take a long time before effects are shown, but slowly going to get through it.
That's actually
And
really
then-
cool.
Yeah, that's
But-
awesome.
Potentially move on to monsters and enemies, but we'll see how that goes, because as with the cave, there's a lot of different varieties. So, but without further ado, gonna do the whole raid.
You've been mapping like the sun.
Yeah,
3D modeling.
Yeah, I know what you've been mapping against, alright.
I know you know.
Technical speak.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
really cool.
that's a good point. Yeah, yeah. We're prepping for textures so that little models have real color instead of these block. Block colors.
Pretty,
So
they're very nice models still. Anyway, base models.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, the Hero Forge is great. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag please sponsor us.
Hashtag please sponsor us. As always, thank you guys for coming by and watching and listening. And we'll see you next week when the at least Lawrence might be back. Lothran might be
Damn
out
it.
of commission for another week or two, and we'll see where the party goes from here.
Have a good week, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks
Bye.
again for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for putting up with our random bullshit.
That's what people come here for.
Exactly. It's not D&D, it's just our random bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's all D&D really.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't cark it next time.
Can only hope.
On
I
Dragon
wish-
Ball Z.
I wish you only the very best of Durries and
Dragon Ball
Tinnies.
Z. Yeah, Doris, tinnies, and a good slab.
Yeah.
And God.
It's like, press that button.
And some dodgy dories.